Look, the letters are trying to spell something.
Oh, no, wait! We're too late.
Okay, so this week we got the first trailer for Glitch Productions' new GameOverse, which is being created by the YouTube creator Rubberross. And yes, I am someone who has been keeping up with Ross's content for a little while now, because really, his Gartic phone videos are something else.
Shrek learns to pole dance.
No!
Okay, good for him.
Yeah.
And now he's teaming up with Glitch Productions to bring us a brand new animated show. I checked out the trailer for GameOverse this week, and I'm pretty excited for what I've seen. Really, the trailer looks like a whole bunch of fun, and the synopsis for the show on Glitch Productions' website reads as the following. The GameOverse is an animated series about video game worlds horrifically exploding, and saving them means teaming up with the bad guy to stop a good guy, or everyone dies. Really, I'm not gonna lie, but this does sound pretty on brand for Ross. I love the fact that Glitch Productions is a studio that has been willing to work with so many YouTube creators in the past. And I'm glad that that's a trend that's continuing here with Rubberross. From what little we've managed to see of the series so far in this trailer, I do think that there's a lot to look forward to. The animation itself looks very stylized and unique, as well as fluid and fast-paced, which I'm sure is going to make for a very engaging and very visually entertaining experience. Again, having seen a lot of Ross's previous content on his YouTube channel, I'm not really surprised that he's managed to put together a show that looks this good. On his own channel, he's really made a variety of different art videos and has managed to show us that he can work in a variety of different styles. And the style that they've managed to put together for this show here, I think looks very interesting. There's a lot of thick lines and sharp edges to a lot of the character designs. The colours are also very bright and vibrant, and the shading seems very dark to match that. In the end, I think this all comes together to create a style that's very unique from anything else that we're seeing at the moment, especially in the terms of the series being put out by Glitch Productions. The animation itself also looks very fluid and very fast-paced. This itself reminds me of the animation from something like Rise of the TMNT, where there the animation was also very fast-paced and fluid, which really made for some really interesting and unique fight scenes. And thankfully this trailer hints that we might get something very similar to that with this series. I truly do enjoy a very good and very fast-paced animated fight scene. I enjoy everything from the small-scale, massive and heavy hits of Batman to the larger scale, massive and world-ending shenanigans of the Rise of the TMNT. So yeah, if I am in any way correct with this little prediction, I am sure that I will really enjoy the animation for this show and its fight scenes. But still, this is just a little trailer, so we can't talk about the animation all day. Instead, we've got to move on to the story. Yeah, this trailer really doesn't give much away in terms of story. It does, however, really stand true to that little synopsis that I talked about earlier. Because of course, in this trailer we do see a variety of different video game worlds colliding in on one another, with our colourful cast of characters jumping between them trying to do something.
If they find Caboodle first, I can't let that happen. I have to find him.
Still, from what little we have seen of this series in the trailer, I do think that this series will have a very interesting and unique story. And something that I really think this trailer has tried to do, and I think has done well, is really show and prove that this video game series will be quite different than Glitch Productions' other video game animated series.
Why are you like this?
This trailer for the GameOverse has really shown us that this series will be something quite different than The Amazing Digital Circus. Because whilst you could make a real simple case for these two series being the same sort of thing, because in reality these two series are probably going to end up being something not at all alike. Sure, the basic concept is there, but the execution I'm sure is going to be different. And honestly, this is something that really doesn't bother me too much at all. Because at the end of the day, I am one of those people who already believes that every story has already been told. The only thing that matters is how you tell that story. Okay, and yeah, that was just a little thing, but I knew I'd have to probably bring it up because someone would at some point, so yeah, that's that out of the way. And lastly, I now want to talk about the voice cast for this series, because I think there are some interesting people working on it. First off, we of course have the man himself, Ross, who appears to be voicing some sort of character called Fold. And really there's nothing too much to go off in terms of this character because we really just don't see him all that much in this trailer. So we're going to move on. And next up we have Schlatt.
With my ass out on Twitter, bare ass out on Twitter, bare ass. Me and my ass out.
who is voicing a character called Caboodle. And I don't care what anybody says, because I have never seen a character design so fitting of any voice before. Seriously, if you were going to come up to me just a year ago and say that J Schlatt was going to be voicing a cartoon character, in my mind this would be the exact character design that I think he would be voicing.
Oh my god!
Next up, we can't have an indie animated cartoon without Michael Cusack, so he's here too. And what I think is our main character will be voiced by Erica Lindbeck. Erica is someone who I think will do a great job with this character. Previously, she's already done a bunch of great work on shows like DC's Superhero Girls, Thundercats Raw, and she apparently had a part in the Spider-Man video game. I don't know, I didn't get to play it. And lastly, we have Aaron, I hope I'm saying that correctly, Hansen, who is going to be playing a character called Gobbles. And Gobbles is a character I'm sure will be very traumatized, because like I said in the synopsis, video game worlds are being destroyed and his unfortunately seems to have been one of them. The poor guy saw his friend get absolutely destroyed.
Can't wait, beef then! Time to go!
Along with his entire reality. So yeah, that is the Gameoververse, and honestly, I'm looking forward to May. This series looks like a lot of fun, and I already enjoy a lot of the content made by Rubberross and Glitch Productions, so I'm sure I'll probably end up loving this too. But hey, I'm not just here to announce that I'm already going to love this show and move on. Instead, I want to ask you guys what you think of the trailer, and whether or not you're hyped or excited for the series. So please, leave me a comment down below telling me just that. Now with all that out of the way, please, don't forget to do all the usual YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, and everything else, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.